The cap on the beer machine has an elevated rim circling the top so that it may hold water to cover the PRV. The valve will then show bubbles of CO2 as gas is released during fermentation. The PRV is designed to seat and seal around the defoamer pen above the defoamer disc in the defoamer cup. When properly positioned, the PRV will open around 12 to 14 psi to release excess CO2 gas and close itself around the pen after release. If the PRV is not properly located on the defoamer pen or against the surface of the defoamer lid, it may leak CO2 from the beginning of the fermentation and therefore never create the seal that will retain the natural CO2 from the fermentation process. We call this a low-pressure leak. The operating pressure test will reveal any low-pressure gas leaks and therefore a PRV not properly seated. A low-pressure leak can be identified by observing the location where CO2 gas bubbles are being released from the PRV when covered with water. If, after injecting small bursts of CO2 from the carbonation unit during the operating test, you observe gas bubbles being released around the outer perimeter of the PRV, this would indicate a low-pressure leak. Most often, a small adjustment to the position of the PRV by pressing an index finger around the surface of the PRV may correct the matter. If the gas bubbles stop leaking from around the perimeter of the PRV, then the PRV has been reseated correctly.